Okay, I can't do that. I can't. What's good? Here, wait, hold on. Don't trust hot women on the verge of their end, on the verge of the end of their life cycle. Don't trust them. They'll take down you and your family. There's no ifs, and or buts. It's when. This guy was obviously unprepared. Look at him. He doesn't look like the sharpest type. His body is ready. His mind is lagging. This is the fall of society. This is what's going to happen very soon. If they're still allowed to vote. Kidding. Roblox whoa. Apex Predator. I love playing Apex. I'm getting distracted, but oh well. It's all good. So much has happened in just a day. Keemstar is live with his hot girl co-host, Boogie, the fat ass, and himself. Wings is still punishing himself. He's still getting his well-deserved punishment. And we are freaking back, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, that was kind of gas though. I can't even. All right, hold on. Just hold on a darn tootin' second, okay? Hold your darn horses. Okay. We need to watch some Breaking Banquet. This is the best way to start the day.
Welcome to Snack
The only way
Factory.
to start the day,
Here,
honestly.
we rethink pretzels. These are the new Snack Factory.
No, I can't play Battlefield 6 right now. When the trolls stole my account, they linked my EA account to one of their login verification. EA, your gaming account live. You want to send to your email?
I never understood why like Wings of Redemption was like as trolled as hard as he was in the past. But this new age content where we get to see Wings on full display and see actually what type of person he is, bro, he's just a little worm. I love it. He's like Worm, is it Worm Gary? Worm Jerry in in Rick and Morty. Here, wait, hold on. Pretty sure. Worm Jerry. He looks like him. Oh, that's too good. Oh yeah, this is him. He's like, I know I deserve punishment. Just punish me. Just punish me already. Yo. No one wants to punish him like that.
Mail, which I don't have access to, or phone number, which I don't have access to. Which one we picking, McChicken? Which one gets me into the game with a new account?
No better way to start the day. There you go.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
Hey,
You got
man.
the beta to work.
God, I
have
remember when
not.
he said that
Here's
live.
the
That was-
issue,
that
right?
was
I might
legendary.
not be able to
That
buy
was
Battlefield
amazing.
6. Just like, right, launching the beta. Beta's
is my
open
chat
for
up?
everybody
Oh, what's
right
up?
now. Right? Battlefield 6 on the screen. Beautiful thing.
Guys,
Look,
I got
bam.
fired today.
In order to identify your identity, we'll send you a code you prefer.
Well, I have to go
things.
in
I don't have
later,
either one
and
of
then they're
these.
gonna
I don't
fire
have
me.
access to either one of these, and there's nothing I can do. Like, why can't I just play on my
RIP, bro.
PlayStation account?
RIP.
Well, the problem here's the problem, right? Here's the problem with a new account.
Alright, what's the problem,
Linked
Wings?
accounts found. Your account can't be linked because your PlayStation Network account, unlimited-UAV, is already linked to your EA account for this email. An EA account can only be linked to one
Valid.
PlayStation Network account in its lifetime. So even if I made a new account, I couldn't link my PlayStation account. So like, it's most likely we're gonna have to play like Call of Duty or something. Now I got to get into my Origins account. Appreciate it. In my Orange accounts, choose an option to link an account. PlayStation. All right, manage link accounts. My Xbox is linked. A secondary Xbox links. My Google's linked. My Facebook's linked. PlayStation Network not linked. All right, continue. Sending another code to my
a smart
email.
guy.
Then code.
He's a
I
smart
bet you that-
fella.
I bet you that call wait time is a billion
5
miles
live?
long
Does
right
it look
now
like
too.
that?
An absolute billion. Linked accounts found.
And
Visit
those graphics
EA
are
help.
insane.
EA support. Experiencing high wait times.
Dude.
How to unlink
my
from an
God.
EA account.
My
Anywhere I can
dryer?
talk to somebody. Contact
Washing
us.
my
Skip
clothes,
over
drying my
all
clothes,
this.
my freaking
Had to sign
community
in.
dryer
I'm not
is
showing
just
any of this
so
because
bad.
obvious. What topics? Linking. Lord, come on now. You have one error on
Lord,
the page.
come
Please
on.
update. What kind of issue?
Come on.
Like this. I want you to guys. I'm gonna show this. I want you guys to see how shit stuff is. Right. Look how trash EA's website is. Look how slow this is. This is so trash. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I
Hey,
hate EA.
chat,
I hate
this
actually
is
having to sign
Jordy.
into like all this stuff, but just before you
Okay,
want to
now
like
it's
play a
typing.
game.
Fine. Like it's so unresponsive.
I can't even
like,
hold them.
Like, come on. Oh, thank you for another $15. As long as you can prove you're the owner of the unlimited account, it's yours. They will side with you and get it done. They did that for me. I'm trying to right now. Search for a game or product. I don't want to talk about a game or product. All right, Battlefield 6. You guys got to watch this. I'm sorry. You guys just have to watch this. Like, this is so trash. Absolute trash. Like, look at this. Look at this. Battlefield 6.
Dude, he's ballsy just putting this out there.
7.
This information.
6. It just deleted it. It just fucking deleted it. All right. Select your console. PlayStation.
freaking shampooed my hair
Describe
today.
your issue. Let's do it this way. Hi.
It looks so messed
I
up.
own a Origins account, and I noticed my PSN is linked to a dead email. I was wondering if I could unlink the PSN from that email and relink it to my Origin email.
Dude, I was just trying to get
Thank
doping
you
once again
for your time.
for like the second time.
Admit. This says
And,
chat with
I
us
thought I
wait times
had it. I was
180
talking
minutes.
with the guy.
Oh.
We were like,
Well,
"Yep, we
I'm
got
currently
this in the
in
bag."
line.
And then,
We've
and then I
created
got-
a number,
I got
unique
killed by the
access key, blah, blah,
NPCs.
blah. Game Bar will contact you
The
soon.
freaking NPCs got
Oh, in
me
my
when I
back.
was transformed.
Of course, you guys gonna be getting harassed by the trolls now.
Like,
That's what they
yo,
do.
that's
Man's
crazy.
dumb as a brick. I try to give
forget
him the
how
best
strong
advice
they
humanly
are
possible,
when,
and he wants to work
when
on. He wants to
they're,
work on the
like,
level
packed
of better.
together. I
The
packed
trolls
them all
will eat each
together.
other if they thought
So I was trying to
if they
farm
thought a
them.
guy had an anime card
yeah,
or
they
some
just,
shit.
they just
Oh crap! I did streams the last 2
ruined
days to
everything.
avoid these questions. No, I can't play Battlefield 6 right now. Probably not
Again,
this entire
second
stream.
time.
Like I'm in a queue right
And I got
now to
fired.
try to fix my account. That's
What the hell, dude?
over 3 hours long.
Hell, bro. Why are you guys so mean?
Damn
Alright,
it!
it's in here. Okay.
Good lord. Dealership is such a shit map without a sniper
I
rifle in
hate
your
the
hand.
dealership. Dude, every time I've had a encounter with the dealership, it's always bad. Because they're always trying to hassle me, and so I have to, like, speak up. Like, what the hell is
Get a
this?
shotgun.
Just give
Come
them, like-
on.
Like, you have to give them a hard time, otherwise they're not gonna give you anything. They'll rip you off.
Anybody want to play gunfight or
What are we
something?
doing here?
When the
I'm gonna
trolls
make it a
stole my
habit to
account,
pick up, like, everything in
they
chests.
linked my EA account to one of their accounts.
Yo, buddy.
So my PlayStation account
buddy.
is linked to
Who's
somebody
gonna
else's
dodge now?
email, and you can't get in
8.
unless you have access to the email. So I can't play the Battlefield 6 period until I get that email situation fixed.
You give me God's chalice. Oh my god. I hate you so much. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Also, the reason why
you
it
can't
didn't
make a
work
new EA account
is,
and play the beta
because I
for
went
free
and did
because I have to
PvP
link the
again. I even told
PlayStation
dude,
account.
like, yo, I'm not
And I can't
PvPing.
link the PlayStation account without
And,
access to the email that the
and
PlayStation
I still
account
went
is
and did
linked
it.
to without
And
going
it
through
fucking
customer
screwed me up.
support.
Screwed me over completely.
Trust me, I've been dealing with this for 2 days. I kind of gave up on it, fully expecting like, hey, once it goes live for everybody, I want to download a code. Boy, was I wrong.
Guys, I might look like a hairy mess right now, but trust me, I know my eyebrows are crazy right now, crazy fluffy, and I know my beard is unkept, so this is all like common knowledge to me, and I can fix it in like an hour.
All right, Jordan Poole,
Poole,
you're banned now, bud.
So if you ain't here right now, and you come once I do that, I know now yeah, what type of person you are. I love you.
All right, ban
Still love
Stoner
you.
as well, please.
Hey, is anyone doing dough raid?
McChicken Gaming, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, look, watch. McChicken Gaming, watch. This is how you're a fucking idiot. Look, click.
Dude, I love this video.
Watch. Here's the here's the
I'm
thing.
just getting
right?
mastery on my electric clock.
This is the only thing. This is the first thing pops up. Login verification.
Oh, wait, really?
EA, your gaming account
Oh, it
live.
actually is?
Do you want to send to your email, which I don't have access to, or a phone number, which I don't have access to? Which one we picking, McChicken? Which one gets me into the game with a new account? Come on, McChicken. It's just so stupid. It's like dudes act like I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, I love this. I love people are friendly. I like that. I wonder if it's because like everyone in the third
And guess
seat
what, McChicken?
is,
My PSN account
like, we all are kind of high level.
will still. I guess you could make a brand new PSN account, but I'm not paying for another PSN account. I want to play on this account. PSN accounts are free. Yeah, but you got to pay for online. I'm currently in the process of support right now. Currently in the process of support right now.
I see.
Dude, people are okay. Some people are friendly. Some people are very scammy. So I just need to be extra careful.
Gunfight.
Both right here, right in front of me, in the alcove.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I think I misunderstood.
Like, I figured he was going to do that, but I didn't think he'd look directly 90 degrees. I figured he'd go for the fruit stand first. What the fuck? All right.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, sweet.
How many you got over there? I heard two blasts. Oh, Lord.
I would assume that they do.
Man, one shot me in the
I know,
arm. Good games.
You guys did not grow up in Modern Warfare 2.
They better hit the sweet chalice.
Actually,
It's
I was
surprising how many
actually
people
I was
actually don't
actually I was
know,
the first 10 prestige in Modern
what
Warfare 2.
is-
Oh,
How
my
to
bad.
get how to spawn him.
No, I'm 40 now, but yeah.
Oh no! What?
And
what
you're
the
a
fuck?
snowflake.
Don't kill me, bro.
Okay, you keep calling me a
Stop.
snowflake like I'm supposed to insult me, my man.
It is.
Cool.
White snowflake.
You're getting banned. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, if they don't have the sweet chalice,
This
I'm-
man
I'm
right here does not
doing
know what a predicate is. Like his education is below par.
it. No, I don't.
I don't know if it was him who got banned, but I just got a report
Is
or a thank you.
But but DNG, but don't you? Me?
dog?
Me?
This man was sitting there bragging like I used to play in Modern
You
Warfare
don't?
2.
You craft
It's
one?
like, okay.
What? How do you-
What he doesn't know is I was a professional COD player in Black Ops 1.
Me? Bro, what?
Well, you should donate to
Yo,
buy
these
me a
guys
new
are
chair, Super Gloves.
these guys are doing some funny business. They're doing some funny business right now. What? Yo, what? I read the chat again?
Oh!
Quit feeling sorry. We ain't
I thought I'll go. I thought it said,
Is that a Cronus?
yeah, we need sweet chalice on the king. Last two times I fought him, I didn't need one. It was probably the prince. Then
Black Ops. Find another way.
it was probably prince.
I can never get a one.
Gunfight.
Oh, you need God's chalice and Coca. Does this guy not know what's happening? I'll go look through chests.
Oh!
I don't believe it's fast. It's fast. Get to Exfil.
Bro, these guys are level 2. They're max level. They are max level. They are max level. How do they not know this? What is happening here? Guys, if you're in chat, join my game. Help me find this sweet chalice.
Dude, it's not fucking Gulag. It's got the account linked. So stop with that, Nitro. Remember, all trolled messages got to be on back of 20s, or you just get banned.
True. Same here,
Insults
guys.
are 10. Trolling accounts, like mentioning
just kidding.
troll
I don't
stuff,
care.
has to be on 20s.
Dude, I swear, bro. I'm gonna go in my job. If they try
I
and
knew
give
he
me
was
some
rotating.
bullshit,
I heard him rotate.
if they try and give me
I
some
just didn't know
BS,
how far he was. I
and
thought he
tell
was
me,
still stuck behind
like,
there.
oh yeah, you're gonna be working in the attic all day. I'm gonna say, oh okay.
Back comes-
I'm gonna go
down
take a
spawn.
bath. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, and I'll head up there. And I'm just gonna head out.
Thought he would take a little
Gonna
bit
get
longer
out.
to push it.
Lock and load. You'll be banned here soon unless you donate some of that lock and load money. I don't have access to Battlefield 6 yet. I've got 3
I mean,
hours
that's
to wait
fucked
on
up,
hold
dude.
for support.
Especially because
My PlayStation account is linked to somebody else's email.
This job too, because I've been
And I got to
they've been
get them
telling me
to
that I
switch
was
it back to
gonna
my
get,
email.
like, full time, and I was getting like less than 20 hours.
So
a
it might
week.
take me a day or so. It might honestly, I probably won't be able to play the beta at all until next time it runs.
they've kind of been
All right, so
screwing me
generally,
over
what
from
you,
the
this right here is
beginning.
called cutting the pie. You see this corner right here? You cut the pie, and then you get shot in the side. When you're trying to teach.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm going.
What I did wrong there was I was looking at the same thing that my teammate was looking at.
Not your best work.
I'm gonna lose this strictly because it's 2v1. Like my teammate is damn near worthless.
My ally here, or did he leave?
Laying down because this guy might slide over. What is my teammate doing? He always climbs at the fucking middle, dude.
No!
They have flak jacket on. That's not gonna one-shot him.
Failure's nothing. Better.
What a pain to get this thing, dude.
Dog, I've died twice because my teammate gave up his position.
Sick. Sick in the head.
Pull this back or don't bother coming home.
And then the chances of even pulling the God's Chalice is like even super low.
Yep, he got lucky on that one.
And you have to stay alive. We heard somebody's about Diablo. I'm going to floating. Turtle. I feel like if I can get this game down, I could probably get like Room's game down. Floating turtle. We'll play, right?
Alright, I need a teammate.
You guys are dog shit.
Quest canceled, defeated by another player.
Your boy used a pistol in sniper lobby too. Like my teammate sucked ass, boy.
You guys might want to go try like Minecraft or something before you
Guys, I
proceed.
think Burning Man is like the
this
last.
game clearly ain't working out for you.
The last like Playboy
Okay.
Mansion. Because Playboy Mansion before, like now that Hugh Hefner is like passed away, everyone thinks Who Can Help Me Train before. Everyone thinks like Hugh Hefner is weird, and like the Playboy Mansion was like weird. But when he was alive and still, everyone thought that Hugh Hefner was like a gang. Was like
Alright, I need a
part of
teammate or I'm
gang.
probably just gonna
He
get
was,
off.
like, just pulling mad poon all the time, and it wasn't really like a big deal. But yeah, once he passed away, I feel like that's like allegations started coming out, and I feel like the only thing that's kind of similar to that right now is like Burning Man, because Burning Man still has like this weird mystery around it, like what's happening there, and I feel like there's probably like, of course, some illegal.
We're
stuff
not on
happening,
Battlefield
most
6
likely.
because my
More than
fucking
likely.
account, man. Look, I can't get into it.
Dude, I can't believe that scrub really just took my kill. Oh my god, bro.
Can't get into it. I don't have access to the email or this number.
Yeah, I feel like Burning Man is like, it's probably like a hub for crime. I wouldn't be surprised. Dad realizes his teacher is a child P.
Les Schwab changed the tire game more than 70 years ago. Today, we
The
still
Coffee
believe
Zilla
you should
situation
get
is
more
actually
from
pathetic. I
less.
really want to see that. Hold
Like,
up.
more hustle, less hassle, more of the best service around.
I will drop you on the ground and tase you if you do not quit resisting me.
Once they indicate to me that the survivors want to talk to law enforcement.
Now, unfortunately, we're past that point now.
I have personal experience. The CDT team, they usually try and convince the victims not to talk to us. And I don't. We're not going to play.
We're past that point now.
I have personal experience. The CDT team, they usually try and convince the victims not to talk to us. And I don't. We're not going to play that game today.
You know we don't do that, right? Like, ever.
No, I do know you do. Some of your people do that.
We are the legal authority, no matter what Burning Man thinks.
I do know you do. Some of your today.
She's just
You know we
smiling.
don't do that, right? Like, ever.
No, I do know you do. Some of your people do that.
We are the legal authority, no matter what Burning Man thinks.
Deputies are dispatched when 2 women report that they've been violated in non-consensual encounters at Burning Man. But what begins as a straightforward attempt to talk to them
this place is
escalates
weird.
into a tense power struggle when police run up against significant pushback from festival volunteers.
I understood that I was detained, not arrested.
We'll see.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are...
No, I can't play Battlefield 6 right now. When the trolls stole my account, they linked my EA account to one of their login verification. EA, your gaming account live. You want to send to your email, which I don't have access to?
Today, one of the top car YouTubers, Whistling Ego, crashed out on me, and we're going to take a look at
Whistling
his
Ego?
response video, which is called
That's how car
CoffeeZilla
people are
Durability
usually.
Test number 1.
That's usually how
now,
coffee people
if I
are.
had to summarize it, it's 39 minutes. Basically, it went something like this.
Coffee didn't include any proof of Alex scamming anyone. It isn't including proof of anything. Does not include the proof. We don't have proof of any of that. Again, I'm waiting for the proof without showing the facts and proof of it. Let's not include any of the proof. Coffee didn't include proof of anything.
That's right. Cody was not impressed with my evidence, with my arguments. And to that, I have to say, well, yeah, that's because you didn't listen to any of them. Cody strategically avoids the last third of the video. He just cuts it off right before I start explaining the background and history of Alex, Rocket 21, the various sketchy things he was doing before he got brought onto Whistling Diesel's platform. But instead of talking about that, here is the exact moment he would have started watching it, and here's what he says.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up really soon because I know I'm beating a dead horse with him not.
Like right before he gets to the actual good stuff. Pokemon scalpers ditch meals and waste food for money. It's sick. Dude, I love a possum bud, bro. He's a goat.
Fact checking his
Freaking
video.
goat, man.
Oh, isn't that convenient? Right when you're about to get to the part of my video you don't like, that's a little inconvenient for you, you go, oh, well.
Do you have a light or medium duty truck that's got a Duramax or a Power Stroke diesel? If you do, we can handle your repairs.
We sure proved it, guys. We don't want to beat a dead horse. I sure showed him.
We're gonna wrap it up really soon because I know I'm beating a dead horse.
Literally, did you think you were going to get away with this? So yeah, of course you didn't think I had any proof or evidence when you just skipped the parts that you don't like.
All right, I'll be right back. Oh, I can't. Where are my keys at? Where are my keys at? Oh. Should I get my laundry? Look at you. I would let you out, bud. I have to do my stupid things, laundry really quickly. I was just watching something while I was while I was doing my laundry. Some good stuff. Anyways,
video. It's so strange. Instead, we just get 39 minutes of Whistling Diesel basically trying to say he's not a scammer. I mean, you can see from he changed the title. It's now called YouTuber Calls Me a Scammer, but embarrasses himself instead. But I never did call you a scammer. That wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video was, why are you bringing on this Forex day trader when Forex day trading is a terrible idea and the guy has a super sketchy history of sending people, including minors,
he's doing the Aiden
to
Ross
offshore
thing, where
brokerages
he brings
that probably
people
take
on
all
and
their
they
money.
talk
He
about it.
also owned Rocket 21, a prop firm where they made more money the more the traders lost. But instead of just accepting that, this whole video is like, hey, I'm not a scammer. CoffeeZilla's implying that I'm a scammer, although he admits that I never call him that.
Understand, he might not directly be calling me a scammer, but he has directly called almost everyone he's made a video on a scammer, and some of them have actually been legally pursued.
Scammer,
so
for sure.
The fact that I'm implicated in this, right, the fact that I'm the subject of his video, I'm the thumbnail, it genuinely is reckless.
How is it reckless? You promoted a guy that I'm calling out in my video, and I reached out behind the scenes before it to warn you about the whole thing and give you a chance to address it. Instead, Cody's the one who doubled down not once, but twice now, claiming that everything is above board, and I have no evidence, except that he ignores all the evidence I do have. Now, I want to specifically also get into a stupid argument that he puts forward, where anytime he does get to something where he knows it looks bad or he knows he can't really address it, he just does the card of, oh, I don't really understand what I'm doing. I'm a newbie. It is also offshore, and it has no CEO listed, meaning we don't even know who owns it.
Starting to get into stuff that I actually have no clue. If you want to watch the video, you can and judge your own opinion. I don't know what an offshore brokerage is and what that implies.
It's just so silly for
I have
someone
no
who's
idea
made...
what any of these words are. It's, you know, English is actually not my first language. That's a callback yesterday. I need a whole nother glass of water. I need tons of water right now. I've decided if I have coffee, I need water. A lot of it. Actually, I have it right here. Let's go. I just noticed my ceiling is kind of a little dirty. I think I'm gonna do like a deep clean at some point. Guys, always take like a day. We'll take just a couple hours out of your week to get a deep clean done at either your room, your apartment, house. Yeah, it makes you feel good. It's a good time.
Main point is there's no proof. When I provide proof, he goes, well, you can look it up. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know if it's bad to send money offshore.
Can't fully speak on that.
It's also banned from accepting U.S. investors.
Once again, this is getting into really like stuff I can't really speak on because I have no clue how it works. But he does mention like using this broker is sketchy because you have to use a VPN. I don't know if people know, but in most countries, like stuff like Instagram is illegal. Like you have to have a VPN to access Instagram from Russia, just so you know.
Wow.
Yeah, we're prepping for Bravo-tacular at Car Bravo.
Oh my gosh, this guy it's so much like out of both sides of his mouth. On the one hand, he's like, oh, I don't know, is this bad, guys? Is this bad to be an offshore broker? And then on the other hand, like, well, you guys know VPNing is like, it's really common, like Instagram, right? Guys, just so you know, the U.S. protects people from Forex fraud all the time, and one of the classic ways to get into Forex fraud
He gets
is
it.
to go offshore. There's no good reason as a American customer you should be sending your money offshore.
Then he tries to say that Alex is promoting trading for minors. Now, this is getting into a part of the video where, like, I just don't know enough about trading. I guess there's a law that says you must... it says you must...
In the United States, you must generally be 18 years old to open a live Forex trading account. This age requirement is a regulatory standard designed to ensure individuals have legal capacity and mental capacity into financial contracts.
Generally be 18 years or older to open a live trading account. To be honest, I don't know enough about trading.
Once again, the old, I don't know enough to actually talk about this. And then, of course, we'll get the double down.
He thought he would, like, pin me for something. He was like... Were you surprised to find out Alex promotes his course to minors who aren't even allowed to trade? I said, I don't know the implications of minors trading, but it sounds like an amazing idea.
Wait, I don't know the implications of minor trading to me, but it sounds like an amazing, but I'm not sure how it could hurt to learn something new.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure how it could hurt to learn something new.
So yeah, Cody just doubles down. He's like, yeah, you thought.
So yeah, I mean, if if Whistle and Diesel, I mean, if he has any knowledge on trading, then yeah, that's a bad statement. But yeah, no, if he's kind of like saying that he is ignorant, and he's like, oh yeah, I mean, if people just want to learn, he's kind of taking it in like an educational kind of route, which is like not really offensive a lot of times. But yeah, no. If there's any knowledge that he has about this coin, if he knows that it's gonna either go up or go down, or if he just has that knowledge in general, then that would make this whole text exchange like a lot more devious.
Thought I'd have a problem with minors day trading? Oh no, sir. I'm going to defend that too. Now, I do want to address that Whistle and Diesel claims that if it could be proven that if Alex had done anything sketchy, he'd have no problem admitting he's wrong.
If it was proven that Alex had done something wrong, or especially illegal or scummy or scamming anyone, I have genuinely no problem deleting the video and making a statement that I don't stand behind that.
Oh, great. So he has no problem admitting he's wrong, admitting that he got behind someone that's bad. So we'll go through the rest of this video and see if we can find some of that. So we're going to return to Alex pushing offshore brokerages. He calls this a trusted broker. And then later we find out in the video that he doesn't know who the owner is. And Whistle and Diesel's response here is just unbelievable.
Who is the owner of LQH Markets? And he told me, quote, I'm not sure who is. Apparently his whole community is sending money offshore. He calls it trusted.
It's just unbelievable. Find out in the video that he doesn't know who the owner is. And Whistle and Diesel's response here is just unbelievable.
Who is the owner of LQH Markets? And he told me, quote, I'm not sure who is. Apparently his whole community is sending money offshore. He calls it trusted, but he doesn't know who owns it.
So here we just get a black screen response that's...
Yeah, because I look up the CEO of every company I buy from.
Says, yeah, because I look up the CEO of every company I buy from. But again, this is not companies. You're not buying
you usually would do that with
You're
coins.
putting all your money there. I mean, this is like Forex trading platform. It's such a dumb argument. And not only do the customers not know where their money's going, the person promoting it, Alex, the guy you said that if you saw any hint of him scamming or doing something illegal or sketchy, you'd run away, you'd delete your video, right?
I have genuinely no problem deleting the video.
Well, here you are defending the fact we have no idea who owns this offshore brokerage that he's pushing people to, that he's claiming is trusted, he's putting his name behind, but he doesn't know who it is, and your response is, oh, companies I buy from, I don't care who owns it? Like,
whenever I bought a coin, yeah, I've always looked up who the owner is.
For my dear friend Martin. I'd remind people
I look
that
pretty like
thrives on one thing: silence.
If you don't, then
the people
you probably
who will
shouldn't be
change
trading.
the nation are those who speak out.
what?
That's just like
you
basic.
put your money into
knowledge.
random places where you don't know the owner and they could steal your money anytime. This is just such a pathetic argument.
Yeah,
and
that's so
again,
dumb.
I don't know why
That's
he's
literally
doubling
bringing
down
down the
for
IQ
Alex.
of everyone
I mean,
around
the
him.
video mainly was about Alex. Cody's the guy who promoted him. Now, after getting called out by the entire comment section about not talking about Rocket 21, which is the prop firm that Alex owned, while he was selling courses that was making money when people lost, he says CoffeeZilla references a prop firm, Rocket 21, at the end of his
I'd
video,
win.
which at a point Alex owned a portion of. He shows several bad reviews of people not getting their money. Alex doesn't even
Here
have
it comes.
ownership in the company anymore, and Coffee's pulling current reviews and pinning it on Alex, saying Alex is scamming people. Now, I shouldn't have to do this, but I'll go ahead and prove that they were getting bad reviews about payout problems while Alex was still promoting the company. Here's Alex streaming on October 9th, 2024. He mentions Rocket 21.
We're going to be giving away 10 50K Rocket 21 challenges.
And here you can see several of the reviews. Scam prop firm, this platform, they closed my position and closed my challenge. They don't want to give my friend his 10K payout. Do not use. Everyone has been waiting weeks on their payouts. Beware a scam.
Beware a
I received a
scam.
certificate of
Rocket
withdrawal, but
21.
never got the funds. Stay away. They are not paying out.
January.
Stay away. Quote, worst experience ever, hands down.
January.
Rocket 21 is a complete scam. So, yeah, I just want to show that, like, obviously, it's not like the problem started only when Alex left. I also want to introduce new evidence, which, since Whistling Diesel is so open-minded, hopefully he will change his mind.
I have genuinely no.
I mean, yeah, by this point, it's just so obvious that this guy's a scammer. I mean, it's how a lot of these car people are. Wasn't there like another car YouTuber that became like he was like a murderer or like a scammer or something? I feel like that's a lot of them.
No problem deleting the video and making
Also,
a
look at
statement
the
that I
eye
don't stand
contact.
behind
This
that.
is sketchy
And that
eye
is something
contact.
called fan-funded. It has 45% one-star ratings, and all of it is about people not being able to get payouts, it being a scam, being disappointed.
Does he ever
they
mention-
don't pay. And I'll give you
Does Whistling
one guess
Diesel
for
ever
who's
mention
behind
the
that
reviews?
company. According to Steve Will Do It.
And so he has a company named Fan Funded. Fan Funded is really cool. I'm going to give him the floor to show his company.
So basically we created Fan Funded because it's a new way of sports betting.
Oh, it's Alex again behind Fan Funded. Another
Alex
don't
again.
use your own money platform, this time for sports betting. And shocker, once again, there are a bunch of complaints about people not getting their payouts. Gee, if only there were some proof of Alex G doing sketchy or shady things. By the way, this is just a side comment.
Who's
I love how
Alex
Steve
G?
Will Do It. You know, he's setting this up like, oh, this is my buddy.
This
He's
guy.
good people. And I'm expecting him to say, oh, everyone else offered me double what this guy offered me, but I chose to go with my buddy because he's such a good person. That's not quite what he says.
Him the floor to show his company because he's good people. Everybody else is offering me half what he offered me, so thank you.
So yeah, Steve Will Do It just like, yeah, he offered me double what everyone else offered me, so I went with him. Yeah, I guess that's how promotions work. You just go with the guy giving you the most money. Now maybe FX Alex G is gonna say he divested from this company as well. In which case I have to
mean, yeah,
say,
you usually
oh,
do go where the
maybe
money-
you should find
where the
better
money's at.
business partners. If all the
That's
people
just how it
taking
goes
over your
if-
companies are scamming
you're
people
at all,
according to your own
capitalists.
customers. But on their Twitter account, the first page
Bro, this
is
guy is
about
so fake.
Alex
His
G,
hair is
of
fake.
course.
His muscles
But then
are
a
probably
lot
fake.
of it is ironically
His teeth are probably
basically
fake.
the company mocking people who are trying to get a payout. Like, this is unbelievable. You know how sometimes companies do support on Twitter? Well, this company, Fan Funded, its support is a little different. This guy says,
Jeez.
pay me my money.
Allegedly
And they
fake.
make a GIF of somebody running out of the room. This guy says, what kind of client service is this? They say, you know what, I don't care. This one says they requested a follow-up with their accounting team. They haven't responded in weeks, and they do a cry emoji. Maybe they're hacked. I don't fully know. All I have to say, if I
Damn,
had
man,
collaborated with the
imagine you
guy
lose money and
who
they're
was
just, like-
described as
they're just, like,
his company
dancing on it.
that's posting that on Twitter,
They're just posting, like,
that their
emojis
Trustpilot reviews
and
or
gifs,
that they're
that's-
not getting paid out, I'd be pretty concerned.
I would
I'm
be
sure you
over
could
the
probably
edge.
defend Alex for some of these. Maybe you give him the benefit of the doubt for some of this stuff. But how long, how many things do we have to go through? We got Rocket 21, LQH Markets. Now we got Fan Funded. How many of these do we have to go through before you think, maybe there's a problem here. Maybe there's a common thread. It's just so crazy to me that he made a 40-minute video, took me out of context that I called him a scammer when I didn't. I was just criticizing for him for something that I approached him behind the scenes for first. He didn't
Wow.
take the video down, so I made my video. He didn't include my proof, and then goes to bat for Alex for all these things that he admits he knows nothing about. But ironically, he takes me to task for exactly that. He claims that anyone with a big platform should not be able to just say things without doing due diligence.
Like, you cannot go unchecked with a microphone. People have to do their due diligence with a big audience.
Oh, the irony. Whistling Diesel says you got to be careful with what you say on a mic when you have a big platform, because it might lead to some negative outcomes. What could those be?
Wow.
He also claims, sort of
You
hilariously,
just need to
that
say it a different way.
podcasts should be
Say,
regulated.
donate your money
I mean,
to
this
me.
is the guy who
May
loves
go to
Andrew
zero,
Tate, is always
may get
telling
money.
people, oh, are you offended? But the second that I give him the slightest bit of pushback, all of a sudden we have to regulate microphones.
And they got to put, like, you know, they talk about putting regulations on podcast equipment. I mean, I feel like there needs to be some sort of regulation for people that, like, you cannot go unchecked with a microphone. People have to do their due diligence with a big audience.
People have to do their due diligence.
Hendrix Gin, refreshingly curious.
No, I can't play Battlefield 6 right
Oh
now.
my
Patrol
God, that
stole my
guy-
account.
Is this guy actually delusional? We have to watch this. This is good. This is actually amazing. Guys, we need to beat this kid at least. What's happening right now? If we're not beating Gaming Brad, it's game over. Sorry, Gaming Brad. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm joking. I don't want to mess with that. When cops save kids from peas? Yo, chill. Okay. So Whistle and Diesel, let's see. Is he gonna be able to somehow convince us? I got scammed by Whistle and Diesel. Coffeezilla.
Today we're going to be discussing the YouTuber who tried calling
Wait,
me
he
a
changed it
scammer,
again?
or at least that's what he's
Durability test
implying to
number 1.
4.5 million people.
What are the comments?
The YouTuber is
A big
Coffeezilla,
audience
and
requires due
his
diligence.
channel motto,
I
I
don't know,
uncover
honestly, I don't
scams,
know that. I guess I
fraudsters,
don't know.
and
Maybe he's
fake
right. I don't know.
gurus that
Everyone,
are preying on
Coffeezilla
desperate
already
people
responded
with
with some
deceptive
diesel.
advertising.
Howdy,
So the video this YouTuber made is in
points, and
response to a
Rocket
video I made a
21
couple of
2,
months
calling someone
ago,
out for
day
due
trading.
diligence.
Ever since he posted this video for 4.5 million people, they've all been commenting on.
Bro, he literally looks like a little elf. Are those ears real? Dude, that's crazy. He's got some crazy elf ear aura going on there. That's wild.
On my posts calling me a scammer, telling me myself, and you know what? If I am a
Okay, so he's trying to guilt the audience into making them feel bad for him. His hand placement right there is that of someone who is trying to convince you of something and or sell you something.
scammer, I will include all of the screenshots and everything here so that everyone can decide for themselves. So let's dig in and see how I am a scammer, a fraudster, a fake guru, or someone who preys on desperate people with deceptive advertising.
Dude, I can't take him serious with those ears, man.
He wasn't
It's hard.
able to answer that question for me.
It is hard.
This YouTuber tried proving people are lazy by turning $10,000 into $1 million, but he accidentally ended up embarrassing himself instead and promoted a guru who we're going to be exposing today.
We could be doing hard labor, but
Wait a
instead
second.
the idea is
Is that the dude
mentality,
who-
success, and money. If you've been watching
Who dresses
me for
up
a
as
while,
like
you know that my
Toguro?
entire channel
Or
is
the
a little
dude from
bit abrasive. My channel
the guy from Baki? Baki the Grappler?
has historically been extremely sarcastic, and that is the epitome of my channel.
I don't think it's
I know those are pedestrians, but we're Americans.
Full funnel ads to reach audiences every step of the way. Fit
I decided I want to start my own country, and I can make one much better. Every house comes with a nuclear generator. I would make it so that every resident was a billionaire. Welcome to our illegal deer spotlighting and poaching. I need you to full throttle at them.
I guess he didn't understand that. So this YouTuber that reports news basically reported on my video, I guess not interpreting the actual meaning of my video.
Look at that title. He's going to prove people are lazy with a series showing people that hate money how truly possible it is to make money.
I feel like CoffeeZilla is maybe just giving people a reality check, because online there's a lot of like hype and smoke clouds that are kind of like thrown at you from all direction. Like this guy pretty much saying like, oh yeah, turn 10,000 into 1 million, like it's really easy. And this kind of just contributes to the growing like resentment that like the public has towards like people who are in a better position than themselves. It's just making people more frustrated. I think it's kind of like the camel that broke
this young man who's with
the
us
stick that broke the
is the
camel's back,
recipient
basically.
of the
It's
J.
like enough
Albert
of those videos. Eventually, people are just going to go nuts.
Bean Libertarian Young Creative Thinkers Award. Guys, we're very excited to have Nick Fuentes with us in the house. Nick,
what is this quality? How many pixels is this? Okay, I just want to see what this is about. Is that who I think it is? NF? Is that Will Neff? Dude, Sam Hyde looks crazy, bro. They're all dressing like Kanye.
how you been?
I'm good, yeah, great to be with you.
Excellent. Is the fucking air conditioning on for a reason? Listen.
Remember what I was saying about people getting bailed out of jail? And eventually a real criminal is going to get bailed out of jail by a YouTuber? This is the start of it. This is where that begins. Oh shit, oops.
Let's actually make it louder. Let's make it louder in post.
We are Ronald McDonald. Our allegiance is to truth and justice.
N-word thinking.
You are now banned from the computer.
From a FEMA fridge full of cursed condiments. The only broadcast still operating under the 1983 Emergency Continuity Act. This is the Sam Hyde Show. Tonight, don't watch in the school computer lab. It's Nick Fuentes.
Candace, oh damn.
Life's better when your stuff is protected under our roof.
Dude, Sam Hyde is just a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. He has so much clout just waiting.
Stories aren't about
he like took all of
brought to you by Hale. Is that the actual brand name? The microphone Cradle is by Hale.
He's a little crazy himself too.
Heil what? It's just Heil. It's never just Heil. We know
yeah,
this.
exactly.
It's
He's a little crazy.
Simple Heil. Guys, welcome back to the Sam Hyde Show. Very proud
kind of like,
to present Nick Fuentes.
He
Fresh off his Candace Owens
bring in a whole
interview.
New era of like comedy.
That was fun.
Sam Hyde.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I had to stop listening at about an hour because she was yapping so much.
Yeah, it's really more like an interrogation.
She was coming after. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what her problem is. It's another narcissistic black woman, pretty typical.
Candace, what's going on out there, buddy? So what's going on in the world, man?
Okay.
What's
Wait,
new
what is
with
happening
you?
right now?
I mean, we got the war with Iran. We have the Epstein files.
I've heard from some pretty
Einstein
high-up
files.
sources that this might be million-dimensional chess. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, Trump has not lost cat turd yet, so I think there still might be a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is an epic crash out. I think it's over. This is Zognald Blumpf and the final stand. I'm afraid of what's going to happen next. I think he's going to turn the cannons on us now.
You think Trump's going to go after the alt-right?
I do. I do. I think it's over. I think it's been over.
The entire world is sexually blackmailed by Mossad. Do mainstream people know this?
I think so. The name's Epstein, so it's kind of hard to ignore.
Regular people know about Epstein.
Well, it was absolutely blatant.
Yeah, if you have that last name,
he goes to
just
jail
consider
for
it
sex trafficking, dies mysteriously. The cameras
you
were
gotta either
turned
get
off.
like a crazy,
Nobody was there.
crazy
I
cushy
actually
job,
just discovered
or,
this last week.
Or
Bill
just is not gonna
Barr
be good
was
for
the
you.
attorney general when he killed himself. That means he was overseeing the federal prison that Epstein was detained in. Did you know that Bill Barr's father was the principal of the school that Jeffrey Epstein worked at in the 1970s?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Jeffrey Epstein was hired by Bill Barr's dad at the Dalton School.
Hold up.
In 1974.
Who's Bill Barr? Oh, he's he's an attorney general. Oh. He was what?
By Bill Barr's dad at the Dalton School.
Yeah.
In 1974.
Who's Bill Barr's dad? Oh, there it is. Father. Was an educator and writer who taught English literature at Columbia University before becoming headmaster of the Dalton School in Manhattan and later. So Dalton School. Oh, uh-oh. Wait, hold up. Let's look up Dalton School. Dalton School. Ooh, that's sketchy. Let's see. Jeffrey. There it is. There it is. A young... Oh, 2019. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Oops. Dude, the
and then
the
his
attorney,
son,
the
Bill
way that
Barr,
these high
oversaw the detention facility
politicians
that he
are
died at. So it's just
instated
beyond parody.
is,
And it became a
there's, like,
meme.
weird
You know,
patterns.
Epstein
Who's the
didn't kill
attorney general
himself. The meme should have been the
Is it
Jews
Pam
killed
Bondi? Is that who
Epstein
it is?
to keep him
Attorney
shut, you know, because it's like, well, who killed him then? It just does to show
Who
you
is-
you get one side or the other. If you get the left, you get George Soros. If you get the right, you get Jeff Epstein
Oh,
in
yeah, it's
Israel.
Pam Bondi.
So-
Who's Pam Bondi's dad?
It's nice how that story came full circle, though. It's a generational thing. We were talking about people in the
Was a city
CIA, some
councilman
of
and
them
then
wanting
mayor
to
of Temple
push
Parish.
war with China.
She is
Why
a
would
graduate
people want
with
this? Why is it like a thing that anybody would push for?
You have three real countries in the Middle East. You have Turkey, Egypt, and Iran. Everything else is basically a construct. Everything else is fake. Egypt and Turkey have been pro-Israel for 50 and 80 years each. Iran's the only major country that still opposes them in the region. So the Jews want a war with Iran because that's basically the last opponent.
Okay,
China, for obvious
That
reasons.
sounds kind of badass.
It is.
I got chills when you said it's their last opponent.
Okay, we'll save this
Maybe
for actually later. I like this though. I like this, but I don't want to get blocked. I don't want to get blocked. So you know what I mean? Alex Stein. Yeah, I love him a ton. Oh my god, he's so good. I'm sorry, my biggest regret. Trooper Beard.
Need a new mattress but confused by all the choices? At Mattress Firm, we make it easy.
Dude, that's messed up
Our
that they would
sleep
literally
experts
sue
have the
you.
unrivaled know-how to match you.
This video isn't going to be your typical video. This video is actually a call for help, and
I think I'm gonna start doing some
everybody to
Roblox
share this
research,
video.
honestly.
The Roblox
Since I'm, like,
Corporation has
since
sent a
this-
cease and desist letter
like, this
to
game
me,
is actually pretty
a
good.
22-year-old.
Everything else is
versus
a little
a
sus.
multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users. Every account that I've owned on Roblox since I was 8 years old has been terminated. Accounts that we were actively talking to predators on have now been banned off of Roblox. What Roblox did could potentially stop some predators from facing real life consequences. Not to mention that Roblox has made a very firm stance that I can no longer access the Roblox platform anymore, which I want to make clear at the start of this video. I will not be accessing Roblox in any capacity at this point further unless Roblox says otherwise.
This is all him
is
saying
pretty
this,
heartbreaking to me because I've been playing Roblox since I was a little kid.
Oh no, that's so sad. Aw. When did Roblox come out? 2006? When did it get popular? What was Roblox called in 1989? Interactive physics? What? Dude, that's crazy how the branding can just completely turn things around. I feel like Roblox got popular in like the last probably like 2020. Or like maybe a little sooner. It was like a little bit after 2015 for sure. That's crazy.
I love this platform. I still do. I met my current girlfriend who I've been dating for 3 years. I live with her. We first met all the way back in 2016
That's
through
wild.
Roblox. I love
In
so
Roblox?
much about this site, and that's why I'm so critical of it, because I want to see it do better. The stuff that they've sent me in the cease and desist letter is actually laughably hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I am hurting their
What are they
players.
doing?
Here's an email. I didn't ever plan on showcasing this in a video, but this is from a kid who is thanking me for getting someone he was groomed by arrested in real life. He said he recognized him from my video, and here's some cool fan art he made of me. Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you've watched these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites. I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like the people we're talking to are predators.
Allegedly,
like does Roblox understand that? I literally have no idea. If they thought something was genuinely wrong, they could have reached me out so easily. I think the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now.
Wait,
this
who
here
owns
is
Roblox
Nepali
anyways?
Incel. This person actually made credible threats to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game. And I saw this with my own 2 eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game. I made a moderation.
Who owns Roblox? Innovation, Ryan. Wait, what? Who owns, not one. Roblox Corporation, a public company. Where's Roblox? California? It's an American company. That's kind of sus.
Ticket about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where's the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts?
That's a totally valid question.
Not. But back to the predator catching stuff. This is literally how it goes. We go to roblox.com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrest. What I typically have to do is report report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or go on the news to show gameplay of our decoys with the predators on Roblox. I've literally felt so lost in trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California. This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own and sent me this cease and desist letter. My account Maliboomer, a family-friendly sandbox gaming theme park channel that I've run since the pandemic. This is actually my first Roblox account. One of the hats that I wore on this avatar was actually something I got at a STEM event where I met Roblox administrators. That channel, it pays my rent. Roblox has made it clear that I'm banned from ever accessing the platform again, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to upload on that channel anymore.
Wow. Dang, so they basically just took away his whole channel.
I was groomed on Roblox by a popular developer. He manipulated me, he used power dynamics over me, and frequently exposed me to gore and not safe for work material and loads of other stuff that a kid should never see. It was so bad that I actually made an attempt. While I was in the hospital, my mom contacted Roblox.
Whoa.
They brushed her off. That predator went on to groom more victims before Roblox finally banned him. Years later, by the way. Even after that, I stayed on the platform. I loved the community, but as I ran Maliboomer, I kept spotting these predators, even in an innocent sandbox theme park game. Then I started Schlep, and the emails from victims got worse every single day. And that's when I started catching predators on Roblox. And that's when my fate got sealed on this platform. Every single day. And that's when I started catching predators on Roblox. And that's when my fate got sealed on this platform. I've been very critical of Roblox's leadership and the refusal to act in a lot of instances. Last time I tweeted at Roblox's CEO, it was about a predator we had arrested. Roblox ignored it until Gideon and I made videos. Then they banned him, only for him to return. I sent proof of him talking about the video I made on him in a voice chat game on Roblox. Mind you, the same game, a 10-year-old was abducted through weeks from this taking place. I replied to one of the CEO's posts about this, and he blocked me. Roblox still allows games like public bathroom simulator.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Where naked shower together. This has millions of plays, and Dollhouse Roleplay, which also has millions of plays, is tied to a extortion group that the FBI has made public warnings about. Roblox allows you to say the word lolly on their platform. You can put it as your name. Explain to me that, Roblox, a kid's game. Because now you have a whole community of lolicons and maps on your platform. I really hope people can see that Roblox is wanting to have a firmer stance against me, a person trying to get these Roblox predators arrested, than these predators we've gotten arrested. Some of them literally have been arrested for CP. Why aren't you sending these Roblox predators cease and desist? They deserve it. They actually tried to commit a crime.
Wait, what is this guy doing up here?
Hey, what's up? So we're here with your Roblox developer, right? Hello. Yep. We're about to do the wipe on his phone. We're going to get rid of the shop on your phone, right? Okay. How many images do you think we have to get rid of on your phone?
About like 30 or 40.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly.
And what's the game coming out that you got on Roblox soon?
Undertale.
Hell yeah. We're gonna make this game successful.
This is definitely very scary.
Dude, Alex
time.
Rosen is just he's a crazy
I'm just trying
animal.
to stop what happened to me when I was a kid from happening to other people, and now I'm facing threats of litigation from a multi-billion-dollar company.
This is
Since
messed
my
up, bro.
career,
Everyone needs to come
revenue
together and help
streams
this
are on the
guy.
line. I have a site. It's called Schlep.tv. If
Dude,
you
I
want
wish
to
I
support
could.
my work and what
I
we
wish
do
I could.
and allow us to keep
I don't have
catching
no money, bro.
predators
I
in
need
the
to get
future,
my
feel free to go
Roblox
ahead and
money
support
up.
us over there. The most important thing we can all collectively do right now is share what is going on with Roblox. Tell your parents, tell your congressman, tell a journalist if you know
everyone.
And if any of them are interested, I'm more than willing to share my story, even to the people at Roblox. Even after all this, I am just trying to make a difference and help. I'm trying to stop what happened to me as a kid to happen to future kids. How can you see that as a bad thing? I genuinely can't comprehend it. One final word I'm ending this off on, to Roblox. I have no plans of revisiting the platform. I will not be making a new account. I will not be going back on the site.
Boom. We just got a new RuneScape player. Let's go. Or a new Fortnite player. Let's go. Shit, dude. I've had too much coffee now. Do you have instinct? I do. Spammer. Okay, I'm gonna go wreck these guys. That guy's 2,000. This guy does not have Instinct V2. Is this Kit? Alright, I'm gonna go in there and get this guy. He's not going in there. He ain't going in there. No. Got you. Easy. Too easy. This tree looks really small now compared to like all the other trees. Looking more sickly than ever before. Oh no. Roblox is protecting
Hendrix Gin
apex predators
to follow your curiosity. Hendrix Gin, refreshingly curious.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Alright, let's see.
And I almost wet my pants. I'm towing cars on the south side with Titan towing because they'll get you going.
We're level 100, 1,100. Wait, is it 100 or level 1,000?
Hurricane Harbor.
I'm gonna ask him what level he is.
Our boy Joshy Poo is not looking too good lately. If you recall in the previous video, he basically got temporarily 5150'd by his manager Tony. He was basically there for like a day and a half or 2 days and was released, and a new big trend I'm sure you're aware of, getting fry bagged with Josh. Well, now his comment section is absolutely littered with big hard R. And it's basically, when Josh got out, he went to a Motel 6, maybe the 400k is drying up, not really sure. And, you know, somebody got him on camera dropping the hardest of R's, and
there we go.
He's not going to be able to live that one down. So he's got a second nice little meme feather into his cap, and it's looking real nice. What isn't looking real nice is he is just decaying. And a couple months ago, I made a video talking about how he literally is just like melting and like peeling apart in front of us. And now it's just like he goes through this whole I don't know, situation that his manager's trying to correct, and Josh looks worse than before. And it doesn't really seem like it's going to get any better. And at the same time, this manager figure, I feel like, has completely deteriorated Josh's like image / content. His streams are like nearly unwatchable at this point. They're just really boring. And at this point, I mean, getting fry bagged is not interesting, at least to me, anymore. It's just like same thing, different location, essentially. And Josh doesn't really do anything anymore.
I mean, he was pretty bad.
And we had this like weird stretch of time where now he's doing like local advertisements, which, in fairness, initially I was like, what are we doing here? But at the same time, I'm like, I kind of respect it. You know, he's trying to get some type of content out of things, and if some towing company or some ice cream store or whatever is gonna you're gonna want to have Josh be a brand ambassador for them, then hey, I say go for it. But in the meantime, we're still gonna have interactions with Josh in the public, taking pictures, talking about how his body is just decaying.
No. Is that because you're dairy free, Josh?
No. I was born that way. My bones are made of
his kid's married too.
Isaac, okay. If I keep walking, my legs are gonna collapse.
He's like that fish, the inspector guy or whatever from SpongeBob that's trying to, thwart out their operation, and he portrays himself as, my skin and my bones are made of glass. And this is Josh over here with his body made of sand. He just can't move anymore. He moves anymore, and he's just gonna fall apart. And luckily, we've sort of adapted this new tick, or I don't know what you want to call him anymore. I always just call him a tick whenever Josh bites his hands, or now he's starting to bash himself in the throat. He's literally taking a fist and smashing his throat, and is screaming and crying, complaining, and it's not a good look.
Yeah, we don't have to do that.
Josh, that was hard, bro. Stop. Josh, stop.
I want to go back to Italy.
I want to go back to Italy.
To Italy. Oh.
I don't know if I can laugh at those. I don't think I can.
It's broken. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get my mouth wired shut. They're gonna wire my mouth shut, and I'll never be able to talk or eat again.
Broken? What?
I mean,
the hell?
Once you break your jaw, you have to be wired shut forever.
And Tony has the exact reaction that I feel like I would have after 15 minutes of hanging out with Josh for a prolonged amount of time.
What?
It's just like, what do you even say? He wasn't hitting himself in the jaw. He obviously wasn't even hitting himself very hard. It's all an act. It's all a persona. And that's sort of the qualm I've developed a little bit with doing Josh content.
What was that guy,
I've been doing
Mr.
it for
Bass?
a while, but like,
who was like,
at this point, man, it's just like, it's the same shit, different day. I'm getting tired of it. He's like a terrible person, and we'll get to like the whole like, is he gonna get a lawyer? What's he gonna do about the whole charge situation? I'm one of those nothing ever happens types of guys. Nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna get away with it yet again. Not to be a little doom or gloomer, but like, and like I've seen this like
soft about going into work
feeling spread through different people talking about Josh online. Where like Mr. Based, obviously terrible person, but like somehow
my coworker
he was able to connect Josh with other prominent figures within like the online content space sphere. And Tony obviously isn't producing anything like that. It's just, hey, let's go here and have Josh crash out. Hey, let's go here and have Josh crash out. We're not even getting any like funny interviews or anything like that out of it. We're not having him go on weird dating shows or anything. It's just the content has been middling, and they're trying some stuff, I guess. And I mentioned that like he did this whole shtick where he's gonna try out different normal people's jobs to try and understand the plight of a casual blue collar worker who only gets paid $10 an hour, except Josh is getting paid $25 an hour for doing this. So like the whole thing is, and obviously Josh has no interest in actually trying to relate to who the majority of his audience actually is. He's a bug of clowns, all right? He's slam doinking on you with the 400K from Party, all right? Real flex.
Josh, how's your shift going?
It's going good. It's a meet and greet. I'm not gonna be here on a regular basis, but I am gonna get a drink after.
No, don't get a drink.
2 hours of
please don't get a drink.
It's Friday.
That's the last thing he needs.
It's
Friday, y'all.
Friday after
you know what?
Work,
screw it. Dude, 2 days ago was Friday.
So I included that little clip there at the end when Josh was helping out the tow guy connect a car to the bed, where Tony is looking a mighty 5'2" manlet status. But hey, at least he's managing a multi-$1,000 or however you pronounce it. So it's a pretty good flex. And
dude, the other guy died.
Josh obviously no intentions of ever stopping drinking. It's pretty abundantly clear.
He died.
And he's even trying to justify, and I see this a lot, especially with
What the hell is this? How are we getting out of here?
different larger
Boss spawning?
creators in terms of size, not in terms of subscriber count, i.e. people like Amberlyn Reed.
Wait, what? Do you have to go in?
The sort of like that, where
that's weird.
They'll do things that they think are like normal people,
hell?
i.e. Josh.
I've
Never
done this.
Cobra does this too. It's Friday. That means we get to drink because that's what normal people
Guys, it's
do.
Friday.
Normal people
Yeah,
drink
let's
on
drink,
Fridays.
y'all.
It's the weekend. It doesn't really count, right? Josh has talked about that in the past too. And it's just like this weird like attempt of content creators to try and relate to the masses, to try and be like, hey, hip cool dude, I'm also like you, don't worry, we're the exact same, we're cool buddies, we're bestest of friends.
We're all just chill, you know. We're chill
that
here.
facade, that veneer comes off very quickly with
We're all
Josh,
just friends,
because
and
we get
we're all
instances
getting
like
paid
this where he's sitting in the
less than
car
15 an hour.
and
You know
they're
how it
going
goes.
around trying to
fellow young
distribute
man.
fries to the masses. I
Oh,
don't know, to
nice.
try and
Dude,
help
he's
build his
messing me up.
brand or help, I don't know, acclimate him
He's
to the
wrecking me.
population.
Wow, he's tough.
I don't know, but he comes across a homeless lady that's standing on a corner, and Josh responds very appropriately, as you might guess.
Whoa, what?
Do me a favor, get a job!
That's not nice. That's not nice. Josh,
No, stop.
That's not nice.
Josh,
Shit. Dude, how is he doing so much damage?
keep the window closed.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you even say at this point? He's done it in the past. He even did it with Mission
That's pretty
Based.
tough,
I
too.
remember
He's
covering
not-
him.
not the boss.
There was just a dude sitting on like the sidewalk, and Josh walked up to him and just berated him, talking about how he's making $100,000 a year and how you're nothing. Go get a job. You're so pathetic. Gross. And it's like,
dude,
Josh
fuck off.
obviously
You
has
ever
like,
said
no
that to me? I would stop
self-awareness,
watching
because
you
at
for
some
good.
point this fame, this
I'd
whole
stop watching
charade
you
that's
forever.
going on is gonna
If
disappear,
you ever said
whether
anything
it's
like that,
him
like,
going
for
into
real?
a coffin or it's just, you know,
Yeah, dude,
like
damage
me,
is
I'm
crazy.
getting burnt out of the whole idea of everything that's surrounding him, and other people I feel like will eventually start to gravitate that way. I mean, he has a very heavy younger Zoomer generation that's surrounding him. They love the whole persona. On the other side of that generation, I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm keeping it $150, and it's just like seeing him do stuff like this all the time, and having zero ramifications come from it. And even when you think that something's going to happen, because he's been detained by the police several times, including in different countries, nothing ever comes from it, and it's just kind of infuriating. You know, it's like the feeling that, hey, if I went out and did something like this, but without a camera,
Sometimes
I
bosses
probably
just
would get it
will, like,
prosecuted,
one-shot you,
but
and that's really
Josh
annoying.
somehow slips right through
There's,
the
like, nothing
fingers
you can-
every single
you can do to
time, and I
fix
just
that.
don't understand it. It's perplexing to me.
I need the TTS
Did
to
we get him?
pay for my
Cool.
lawyer. I don't want to use a
Cool.
public
I think that's
defender.
it,
They're
right?
shit.
Yep, dope. 1,000.
They won't do shit for me. If they charge it back, I'll just transfer the money to my Nigerian
So stop
bank
charging it back like a pussy.
Ah.
Fucking let him. If you're gonna TTS, like let him have his fucking money.
So Tony's getting pissed, probably because he gets some sort of cut from Josh whenever he gets TTS. So if you're charging back on Josh, he's going to have to get a public defender, and he's going to jail for 40 years. At the same time, his jaw is going to be wired shut. His entire life's going to be
What?
over. So
Why is
please,
that?
please, for the love of God, do not charge back donations. Please, I beg of you. It is just a catastrophe.
Guys,
Stop being a
$10
little bitch,
donos.
all right? You know,
Punch myself in the
stand
jaw.
up, and if you're
All right,
going
let's
to
go.
donate money, donate money. Don't take it back. That's so rude. Yeah, because people like Josh,
Just kidding.
they
I'm
definitely
obviously not gonna
deserve
do that.
the honesty after we
Obviously not gonna
literally
be doing
just
that.
saw him earlier. Mind you, this is in the same car ride. This is in the same day of him spitting on a homeless lady. Yeah, now we're coming back and saying, whoa, whoa,
Guys, I might have to,
you
honestly,
guys are being way
shave
too
my beard
mean and
before I go
rude.
in.
That's revolting. I mean, come
Might have to
on,
clean up
man.
my
It's like,
beard, clean up my
you
brows,
could bring up a
make myself
billion
look good.
different examples of hypocrisy that go.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's just, it's over. Why am I hearing like a trumpet, like the army trumpet, like for the hour mark?
Go on. Hell, I've probably have been very I've been
Oh, it's on this video,
in the
duh.
past for sure on different things I've talked about. So like, but like the lack of awareness is astounding, and
That's such a good touch to add like that sad like army music, like the ship is going down kind of music. That's so smart.
Josh just like he goes balls to the wall. He's afraid. I don't think he's actually afraid because he probably believes like me that, you know, nothing's actually going to come from anything, and that's what I truly think. But he's afraid that if he does get charged, that people aren't going to respond the correct way. So he is literally calling for people to go out in the streets and riot in case he ends up getting arrested.
If I get probation and I can't travel anymore, where they riot and loot the stores. If I get restricted from traveling, everybody should just loot the stores.
Just loot.
His ticks are going hard in this particular clip. He's picking his nose. He's rubbing his sunburnt nose. I mean, he's going all over the place. Hey,
I mean,
guys,
it's a tick, bro. It's
you
a
know,
tick.
I totally kicked and hit some random...
Yeah.
You ready?
Pedro Pascal.
New with the Brow Glue Crazy Lift. Up to 24-hour lamination gel. Crazy Lift.
That's just kind of like
Crazy
topical,
Hold.
so
For lifted laminated brows.
Let's see what that's about.
Professional makeup.
Nintendo desperate. Everyone hates Pokemon.
This video isn't going to be your typical.
Hollywood has decided that their next cultural superstar is Pedro Pascal, as he has been chosen as the leading man in 4 major films per year with no signs of slowing down. And while most actors get roles for, well, incredible acting, Pedro seems to be securing roles for other reasons. The 50-year-old has been labeled as the perfect representation of modern masculinity, having a rugged, sexy exterior, but also a soft, gentle, and kind soul who appreciates women in a way that most other men seemingly can't.
He appreciates them.
And then we're gonna have
I appreciate them too, y'all.
Introduce yourself.
That's same way.
Oh yes, of course.
They're very
What?
nice. Yeah, they're very beautiful. You're welcome.
He has even been labeled the, quote, daddy of the internet, a title that he happily accepts.
But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
And as if he couldn't be any more of a heartthrob, he is being praised
I'm your daddy.
his platform to speak on sensitive political issues.
God, no.
I want people to be safe and to be protected, and I want very much to live on the right side of history.
Pedro Pascal has checked all the boxes to be considered a modern-day Hollywood superstar, but others are not exactly hyped on his dominance.
I'm not sure
Pascal
about it.
fatigue is starting to...
Especially like this, like being this age and posing like this, that's it's kind of weird. Are we just going into a phase of exception? I feel like right now is not a time where we're very accepting.
kick in, and opposers are pointing out that he may just be the newest product of Disney's over-manufactured celebrity machine, less about
dolls.
talent and more about aligning with their social vision for the future. And just like every other celebrity that gets this much praise this fast, he feels like a ticking time bomb. And that same level of obsession that is fast, he feels like a ticking time bomb. And that same level of obsession that boosted him up might also be what eventually destroys him. Pedro Pascal was a failing actor for 20 years, surviving off the royalties from one television episode appearance in 1999. He said, "We're talking about being able to see a doctor, getting sick, having surgery, paying my rent. I had less than $7 in my bank account, and a residual from Buffy the Vampire Slayer showed up and saved the day, and literally is the reason I was able to stay in Hollywood and not give up." For 2 decades, he was just another background face, never the star, and definitely not a known name in Hollywood. At 36 years old, Pedro Pedro Pascal was living paycheck to paycheck, seriously considering if it was time to give it all up and explore something else. And then he got a role that would drastically change his life. Game of Thrones absolutely dominated TV for almost a decade, and season 4 is where it seriously peaked. You couldn't go to school, your job, or a local bar without someone saying the phrase, "Winter is coming." So when Pedro got the role of Oberyn the Viper Martell, he knew millions around the world were going to tune in. Now, much like the roles he secured in the past, this character was only going to last a few episodes. Before the audience could truly get to know the Viper on a deeper level, the Mountain, a massive and brutal knight, would manhandle him, gouge his eyes out, and crush his skull. But somehow, Pascal managed to turn this short appearance into one of the most memorable Game of Thrones episodes of all time. One of the best duels in the entire series. Loved Oberyn's confidence. It's been 11 years, I'm still recovering from this scene. However, it wasn't just this fight that fans loved. Pascal brought a natural charisma to the role. He pulled off a unique combination of elegance and aggression that perfectly fit the part, as well as the undertones of the character's sexual orientation without overdoing it. Pedro said, "He was dangerous. I'm not dangerous, but I have a sharp nose. I will probably be playing bad guys forever because of my face. There was something so sexy about the character. Will probably be playing it." Pedro said, "He was forever because of my face. There was something so sexy about the character. I loved stepping into that fantasy. One of the things that the creators told me was just by mention of his bisexuality, there was a flamboyance the actors started to attribute to the character in their auditions. That never occurred to me. He seemed so male to me. The fact that he was bisexual had nothing to do with his exterior persona. Pedro was very artistically motivated, which is on par for an actor first breaking into mainstream Hollywood after years of grinding. He was just grateful to be included, letting the work speak for itself. I actually found this old interview clip where he seemingly stopped himself from saying something he might later regret.
I would have, if I had to I had a really great time playing this character.
And because of his professionalism, over the next 3 years, Pascal was getting jobs thrown at him left and right, playing heroes and complicated characters seeking justice by any means necessary. He got the chance to work with Matt Damon in The Great Wall, played the lovable American Secret Service member, Whiskey, in Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and arguably got his second biggest role after GOT, which was starring in the Netflix show Narcos as Javier Pena, a DEA agent hunting for Pablo Escobar.
Narcos was fire. Gonna have to watch that again.
Pedro was quickly becoming a Hollywood favorite, and like most modern Hollywood actors, he ever so slightly began to make casual conversations political. On his Instagram, he posted comics about right-wing extremists, demanded action against firearms in America, and made comments about foreign affairs, such as sharing doodles about how it was a big mistake for Britain to leave the European Union, or when he criticized the actual DEA after playing a role as a DEA agent.
You know, it was weird because, like I said, I'm from Chile, and I am a child of socialist political refugees.
I'm from Chile.
We are very, very liberal. And I can't seem to shake the feeling amongst the DEA, because, I mean, I don't want to accuse them of being conservative, but...
The DEA? What is he? What? Oh, he's so political. He's one of those guys. Do I have a sharp nose? I don't think so. Would I be a villain in a show? Maybe, I guess. But why does he have a problem with the DEA? The Drug Enforcement Agency? I know that Pedro Pascal's dad is something of a popular person. But, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the politics kind of passed over.
I don't want to accuse them of being conservative, but...
But he wasn't
he does have, like, a
necessarily
young
on an
face.
all-out crusade to
being an
associate politics
older
with
person.
his work. He still had a
People get
brand
so
to
offended when
build,
you say
and he really
old.
started developing a fan base
yeah,
through
bro,
his
you're older.
interviews, like this one
You are
with Chelsea
older.
Handler. This interview was supposed to be about him, but fans loved how he sat back and seemingly got more enjoyment out of her discussing her personal projects and crazy stories.
So I did one, Chelsea Does Marriage was my first one, which is all about my personal feelings about marriage and exploring with my family. It was very personal. It was like talking to my ex-boyfriends, talking to people who've been married for like 65 years, talking to people who were in
65 days.
Yeah, 65 days exactly. For people who are in like a throuple relationship, like two women and a man that like operate as a couple. It's called a throuple. That's the thing now.
Pascal's body language and soft responses fed into the idea that he was this sensual, calm, and attractive person, and the fans loved it. He has a really hot voice. When he says, yeah,
Hey guys.
geez, my
Yeah,
ovaries,
geez.
this man, this is what a
Yeah,
real man
geez.
looks like. And this is where the roots
Yeah.
of
Guys, can I do
Pascal
that?
mania really started to emerge in the press.
geez.
The media ran with the narrative that he was a new sexual icon, and that he was an example of positive masculinity in a world full of toxic masculinity. He was boasted as what women craved and what men should aspire to be, and his newfound popularity commanded another wave of huge film opportunities, like landing the title
Gotcha,
role in
bitch.
Disney's The Mandalorian in 2019. That show didn't just pull in Star Wars fans, it brought in over 100 million Disney Plus subscribers and won 14 Emmys across its first 2 seasons. Pedro's quiet, masked performance was suddenly being called iconic. Then came Wonder Woman 1984, the unbearable weight of massive talent alongside Nicolas Cage, and massive buzz around HBO's The Last of Us series, which premiered in early 2023. That show pulled in over 30 million viewers across
The Last of Us
platforms in
was,
its first
was
few
super
weeks,
popular.
becoming one of HBO's
Insanely
most
popular when it
successful
first came
series
out.
debuts since Game
Set
of
the- I
Thrones.
think the
It
second
seemed
season,
like
which
no
is
matter
what we're
what
on
type
now,
of project
not
Hollywood
as good.
greenlit, they found a way to
People don't
slot
like,
Pedro
Bella
in.
Ramsey.
Big budget superhero movies, moody post-apocalyptic dramas,
Or is that
indie
her
short
Game of Thrones
films,
name?
romantic comedies. He was everywhere all at once. The media dubbed it the year of Pedro Pascal. By the start of 2023, Variety, GQ, Vanity Fair
Ram.
all ran features praising his rise from struggling actor to A-list star. He was being nominated for Golden Globes, Critics' Choice Awards, and there was even some Oscar talk surrounding his name. But I would be seriously lying to you if I said that much of fans' conversation surrounding Pedro was about his phenomenal acting. It was more about his image, what he represented.
Your cat is a natural born
we know about his
carnivore.
image.
Feed those wild instincts with more
We've
of the
seen a lot of
delicious
images
real
of him.
meat cats crave in high-protein, grain-free recipes that help them
Is that Blue
thrive.
Buffalo?
Blue Wilderness.
That's so funny. I looked up
Stay
an ad on
wild.
this, or I looked up a product from them like a couple days
Points. Points! Miles.
Stop! I'm telling Dad, you...
Because Pascal had a few specific qualities that made him the perfect modern male superstar in Hollywood. Actors used to be slightly mysterious. They had odd personalities that gave them an interesting aura. Now they post themselves doing TikTok dances because, well,
actors
they're just like
suck
you,
now.
and they love TikTok, just like you. The modern Hollywood star is constantly trying to seem relatable and down to earth because social media has slowly dismantled the value of a celebrity. Social media has opened the door for actual normal people to have influence, to have fans, to make money by entertaining others. And it turns out you don't have to have this overly glamorous life to have millions of followers. You can just be a normal person with a camera and a good idea. It seems
Not
like
good for
Hollywood
that.
has taken note of this and wants all of the benefits that come with the appeal
Did
of
he
a
leave?
regular person with influence and hope that you ignore their multi-million-dollar
Bro,
homes,
left.
exclusive
He just
parties,
left.
supercars,
Why-
high
why did he get
fashion,
cold-blooded
PDF
for?
file allegations, and all other lavish.
Oh no, that's my
Alright, that was too much. But it's hard to blame them for doing this when it clearly works. We've entered a phase in entertainment where an actor's online personality actually generates
stay hidden.
more interest in their films from fans. A quick search of Pedro Pascal online and you will get seemingly endless content that describes him as a chaotic ray of sunshine, the funniest man
he's so-
alive, or being
he's so
a
positive.
living meme, or restoring their faith in men. And because of this,
What the heck is
interviews
that?
of him almost always have a segment devoted to teasing him in an erotic and awkward way. Like when Pascal was interviewed about his role in Disney's Mandalorian, reading a comment sexualizing his literal knee.
Tell us about your slutty little knee? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
And while the whole Hollywood heartthrob thing is nothing new, some people are beginning to wonder if this is all forced, feeling that it almost seems like he and Hollywood are campaigning to build him up to be something more than he actually is. For Pascal, almost every interaction he has feels perfectly manufactured for social media virality. He responds to heartfelt questions with a little stutter, places his head in his hand, and does not break eye contact when other women are telling their stories, like he's charmed by every word they say. And there are long compilations where he stops discussing his movies to take a look at the woman's painted nails.
Let's see what you got. What you got? Oh, they're gorgeous and glowy. That's a beautiful. It's like cotton candy with the sparkle. They're gorgeous.
Thank you. And I'm going to have you introduce yourself.
Let's see your nails first.
Oh, yes, of course.
Let's see your nails first.
They're very nice. Yeah, they're very beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
cool.
anyway.
Can I just say one thing? That your nails,
his voice is
bring out the color in
changed
your
like
eyes.
how-
I'm not trying to flirt, but it's so I've been kind of obsessing with everybody's. But you did that on purpose.
I
didn't
did
you?
that on purpose.
It
How
really
did I
works.
know?
It's very, very
It's
good.
because I bought this weird, really amazing metal ring, and I needed to
great-
find something to
it's
go
a
with
great
it.
color.
Here's awesome. Hey, thanks.
Thank you so much. And as a
you
fan
so
of your
much.
nails, I would like you to show them to me, please. Oh, come on, please.
And look, I'm one to appreciate some good nails. Just look at my fiance's. Now, those are nice nails. Pedro Pascal would have a stroke if he saw these with the way he is just handing out compliments to anyone with a weak-ass paint job. The point is, he might appreciate some good nails, but the way he appreciates them comes across as gay best friend, performative for social media virality. And just for clarity, he is not gay. But Pascal made it clear that he liked the positive attention he was receiving, particularly with being called the daddy of the internet.
So what are you? Are you the daddy of the internet? What's internet daddy?
Me.
Yeah, you are.
It got to a point where seemingly every interview he did, they brought up this daddy of the internet thing, and he was embracing it.
You know you're the daddy of the internet, right?
I call Pedro Pascal a DILF and think he's my cool, slutty father. Yep.
That's weird.
I am your cool, slutty daddy.
When he took this lie detector test with Vanity Fair, he tried to tell them that he didn't see himself as a Hollywood heartthrob, only to be caught in a lie immediately after.
Do you think you're a heartthrob?
I don't think
He's lying.
Really? That's right. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm a heartthrob.
Oh.
Am I lying?
Okay.
That's the truth. I'm a heartthrob.
Is it a lot of pressure being a heartthrob?
No.
Do you ever look at Instagram accounts devoted to you being a heartthrob when you're feeling down?
Yes, I do.
And while this could be perceived as something silly, it's hard for him to have humility when he literally spends his time consuming content that is praising him. And since he knows exactly what people want by studying fan accounts, he seemingly will also clip farm during his interviews, because he knows how much his fans love their internet daddy.
You or this man, Oscar Isaac?
I'm a bigger daddy than him. I'm older than him. Although he's a real daddy. He's got kids and I don't. But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying?
Oh god, he's just like,
it's hard to argue against Pascal leaning into this image that he has been given for his own gain. I mean, it's just smart business at this point. But it starts to beg the question of how much is genuine and how much is performance for his mostly female fan base. Even Pascal's obsessed and loyal fans felt like they were getting the we must sexualize and obsess over Pascal narrative shoved down their throats. One fan said, it was cute at first, but I think reporters have taken it too far. It's a lazy way to try to get a soundbite. Interview him. Don't just talk at him about a kink and expect him to respond. I don't promote anything calling him daddy anymore. It's like you took a bite of cake and thought it was good and now it's being smashed in your face. But among his fans, this was not the popular opinion. The positive press was working, and Pedro quite literally started dominating Hollywood. Within a single year, he was starring in HBO's The Last of Us, which wrapped its record-breaking first season in March. Less than a month later, season 3 of The Mandalorian premiered. That's 2 lead roles on 2 of the biggest streaming platforms platforms in the world running simultaneously. Then he was cast as Mr. Fantastic in Marvel's Fantastic Four reboot. Full superhero franchise commitment on top of everything else. In between all of that, he took roles in Ari Aster's film Eddington, Ridley Scott's Gladiator sequel, the highly anticipated crime drama Drive Away Dolls, multiple projects filming back-to-back, overlapping press tours, award show appearances. At one point in 2024, Pedro was working on 4 different major productions at once, bouncing between London, Los Angeles, and Morocco. To put it into perspective, most A-list actors take on 1 or 2 major roles per year, 3 if they're grinding. Pedro was attached to at least 7 confirmed film and TV projects between 2023 and mid-2025, and that's not even counting voice work or cameos. His agent even admitted in a Variety interview that they were turning down 10 to 20 scripts a month just to manage his schedule. And yet for fans scrolling through social media, it seemed like Pedro was somehow always available, always charming, always present in interviews, always asking about others' nails. He was being propped up as the cultural icon of the 2020s, and I personally witnessed the effects of that in real life. A few weeks ago, my fiance and I were eating lunch in this really cramped restaurant where all the tables were side by side, and next to us was a young woman who was finishing up her meal, and then the waiter came over and asked her if she wanted dessert. She said, "No, I'm saving room for popcorn at the movies," before saying that she was going to see Materialists. And the waiter was like, "Oh, is that the movie where..." And you could tell he tried to explain the plot, but he didn't really know like what the movie was about. As he was like stumbling through his explanation of the plot, the girl literally just cuts him off and says, "Honestly, I don't know what the movie's about, but I'm just going to see Pedro Pascal." And I was thinking about doing a video about Pedro Pascal, but that was really the moment where I realized that I had to, because I thought it was extremely interesting that a woman in her early 20s was going to the movies by herself on a Saturday, not because she was interested in the movie, but just because she wanted to see Pedro Pascal. And I can't help but feel like this type of notoriety in our modern social media climate is like a ticking time bomb. The longer Pedro stays on top, the more he risks becoming everything the internet loves to tear down. Overhyped, overexposed, and maybe worse, a fraud. And nothing will bring on the hate train faster than when an actor shifts the conversation from their acting to their political views. But the first indication of a shift against Pedro Pascal was when fans noticed he had a habit of constantly touching and caressing his co-stars, particularly when this clip went viral of him grabbing Vanessa Kirby's hand. Now, Pedro has said multiple times in the past that he suffers from anxiety, and whoever posted this video said that grabbing someone's hand will help calm his nerves. And even if this were not true, it's clear that Vanessa is consenting to this as she looks back and grabs his hand. But outside of this situation, he definitely likes to grab women's hands, kiss hands, and maybe even run his fingers through their hair. Now, we don't know what types of relationships he has with these women behind the scenes. Obviously, we would strongly assume that they're friends, or maybe even more than friends. But if he was not this Hollywood heartthrob or exuding soft and safe feminine energy, they would call him creepy, or that he has where my hug at energy. And it's already starting to happen. This post went extremely viral of Pedro posing with the cast of Fantastic Four that read, "If I saw another man holding my pregnant wife like that, someone is getting a black eye and some broken teeth." To which commenters sarcastically replied, "It's okay, he's gay and has social anxiety. His hand is just above her ass to keep him from having a panic attack. Don't be insensitive." Now, Pedro and Vanessa are married in the film, so perhaps they are being affectionate to help sell the movie. But in real life, they are not together, and Vanessa is having a baby with her current boyfriend. However, Pedro and Vanessa being touchy-feely is not exactly new and have really been doing it for the build-up of this film. But what really set off the Pedro Pascal opposition was after Donald Trump's re-election in 2024. Pedro became more noticeably vocal, posting an underlined quote on Instagram that said, "Anger restores the gift of clarity of vision, which is hard to attain in any other state." And from here, he refused to stay silent anymore, frequently posting about global affairs and gender rights, going as far as attacking his fan base if they disagreed with him. Someone said, "You are my favorite actor, I'm unfollowing you, BS." He said, "No," sarcastically. Another fan said, "Man, you were my favorite actors until this." He said, "That's too bad. Wait, no, I don't give a shit And even though he was getting some pushback, he mostly was getting praised for unapologetically vocalizing his political opinions, specifically in support of his transgender sister, Blox Pascal. In April of 2025, the UK Supreme Court ruled that trans women should not be recognized as women, and one of the supporters of this decision was J.K. Rowling, who felt that feminism didn't apply to transgender people in the forms of sharing bathrooms and private spaces. On her yacht, she posted a photo of her celebrating the outcome. The backlash against J.K. Rowling was enormous, although for some, it's unsurprising since she has a history of being extremely controversial. Pascal fired back at her, saying, "Awful, disgusting shit is exactly right. Heinous loser behavior." And in a Vanity Fair cover, he doubled down by calling her a bully. The one thing that I would say I agonized over a little bit was just, am I helping? I want to protect the people I love, but it goes beyond that. Bullies make me effing sick. Rowling seemed pretty unfazed and provided a sarcastic reply to him. Can't say I feel very shut down, but keep at it, Pedro. God loves a trier. And regardless of a person's political affiliation, defending your family from the digital mob is a perfectly normal reaction. But once Pedro started speaking in interviews about his political positions, it started to come across as performative, like when he was promoting a movie called Eddington at the Cannes Film Festival and started discussing the mass deportations in America.
I want people to be safe and to be protected, and I want very much to live on the right side of history. And I'm an immigrant. My parents are refugees from Chile. I myself was a refugee. We fled a dictatorship, and I was privileged enough to grow up in the U.S. and after asylum in Denmark. And if it weren't for that, I don't know what would have happened to us. And so I stand by those protections. Always. I'm too afraid of your question. I hardly remember what it was.
To have millions of dollars and be terrified to live in America. Oh, the humanity. It's ironic because the man sitting next to him, Joaquin Phoenix, came from being raised dirt poor in a cult and forced to be a performer on the streets of South America by his irresponsible parents. Pedro comes from an extremely wealthy Chilean family, and this comment isn't totally inaccurate. Pedro's mother was related to the nephew of former Chilean president Salvador Allende. Pedro's parents were supporters of Allende's socialist government, but after the 1973 military coup, they felt they could have a target on their back and move to America. Pedro wasn't even 1 year old at the time, so he doesn't remember being a refugee. Pedro's mother, Veronica, was a child psychologist, and his father was a fertility doctor. They lived very comfortable in America.
Pedro Pascal does this little like, ooh, he's so baby girl, ooh, he's so socially anxious, ooh, he's so darling sort of body language thing, and he carries it with him everywhere he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not buying it. I think Pedro Pascal has risen quite a bit as far as his heartthrob status. So like playing into this like baby girl, meek, socially anxious sort of lean, and I don't think it's real.
And with the negative press slowly beginning to rise, previous fans are now laying out their complaints about this 10-year push for Pascal, refusing the idea that he is a sign of positive masculinity or even a good general example for how someone should behave at 50 years old.
Recently, there was a video of him simulating an act at a Last of Us rap party, I think it was, and that was caught on camera. Now, my problem with that is that Pedro Pascal is the leading man for a Disney family property, Fantastic Four. We also hear that he is going to be the leading man of Doomsday. You know, Robert Downey Jr. is really his movie, but the heroic leading man is going to be Pedro Pascal. And I don't think that
This video is giving him social anxiety. Okay. He's going to need a couple women around him to grab. At least.
Is appropriate to do publicly when you are supposed to be the face of this family brand all of a sudden.
Even ideologically aligned news outlets like The Telegraph have started to change their tune, from overwhelming support to posting headlines like the star who could have
Hollywood at his feet if Disney can get him to shut
Hollywood
up.
at his feet if
What is up with actors just not being able to keep their mouth shut or their hands off of people? It's like there's so many in like the last few years that have come out of the woodworks.
Isney can get him to shut up. There's even been a phrase developed for this situation. It's called Pascal fatigue. Now, it is evident that the people who are sort of loudly rejecting Pedro Pascal's dominance are mostly right-wing or the anti-woke Hollywood crowd, but even neutral parties can recognize that he is just kind of a status quo Hollywood product. He is the safe option. A little bit of everything. A little bit of color. A little bit of talent. A little bit of class. A little bit feminine. A little bit masculine. You get the idea. He is the soft beige wallpaper that offends no one but is considered dull by everyone. But even though Pedro Pascal is the safe option right now, I can't help but wonder if that ticking time bomb is about to detonate, because as we have seen time and time again, actors who constantly make their politics the central focus always end up pushing it too far. One wrong post, one bad interview, one poor choice of words, and all that same fan base that have been praising him for years will turn on him in an instant. As one person said perfectly, he has the aura of incoming allegations. And hopefully that's not true. Hopefully he is just another actor who's passionate about their impact on the world. But I think there is one thing that we can all agree on, is that we don't need Pedro Pascal to be a leading man in 9 films a year.
Cool. Good vid.
This video
go and subscribe for sure.
Hollywood has decided that their next cultural superstar is Pedro Pascal, as he has been chosen as the leading man in 4 major...
Geez, so much is happening right now. This is crazy. Every account ever made on Roblox is now blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh God, what is this?
Are you making a face?
I was trying to see what you shared.
Okay. Alright, so talk to me like 1 through 10. Like, keep it a buck.
Alright, talk to me. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Oh, bro, where's everyone else doing? Straight standing there?
Are you making...
The bars ain't free.
Okay, so you saying so you gotta put money down. Wait, explain to me. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
You understand everything else I've been talking about the whole day.
Okay, so you saying niggas gotta break bread with the stream for you to rap?
Nah, you gonna bust the screen down.
Wait,
we split.
Okay, so we split the stream
revenue.
Revenue
down the
for
middle.
You to rap.
Yeah. Not for me to rap. We doing that anyway. I'm already on it.
Oh, type. Oh, you just saying split the shit.
Up, bro. What? Yeah, duh.
Okay, I'm finna go in motherfucking walk shit.
And wow.
And whoever said I had to ghostwrite, I really do this shit in like 10 minutes too. It ain't gonna take long at all.
Okay. Let's do it then.
But go to the fund and see it working.
Now look, no, I gotta see how much the stream made after, and then we gonna talk.
They gonna scam you.
Shit, dude.
We had a situation. Come here. You gotta tell them I'm just your friend.
Nah.
You're a cool little dude.
That ass.
So you just like a quick thing. This ain't like you playing me to be here now. I'm trying to scam you.
Nah, I'm already knowing.
Came to fuck
Yo,
with
chat, hold on. Chill.
Right. Y'all gotta know. So now
no scamming.
I'm showing y'all how to be business people.
No scamming.
Now when you come and do something for somebody else,
yeah,
it's a good business move.
You gotta show them like, hey,
his views are probably up because of it.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Yo. He made 31 beats for him. I mean, making beats, that's pretty nice. Oh no. Oh Jesus.
Making a face.
Jesus, bro. Oh no.
Making a face.
Yo. Crash out.
Alright, so talk to me like 1 through 10. Like, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
People are getting pissed. Why did he leave? Wait, why did he even leave FaZe? I don't get it. Just a thing that they decided? 30K, what do we learn? Hey, no. No, bro, what? Oh. What is this? What is this? Damn. So I don't know. I guess it was okay. So fellas, this is good, true. What? What is this? I don't know if I can't watch that. Don't want to see that. Why is there so much JoJo's? I mean, it's good, but geez, yeah. Oh my. Oh my god. All right. Cool. Yep. Well, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna be on later today for sure, but I'm gonna give my cat some attention. I'm gonna go to my job, and they're gonna let me go, and I'm gonna give me my money because they still owe me some money, and it'll be good. I might be back later tonight, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see. All right. Cool. If something crazy happens, I will most likely come back. All right. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.